Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed after twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of Avery?
Welcome to the 2021 City Hill Middle School Stepping Forth ceremony. I'd like to begin by extending a warm welcome to our Board of Education members, Chairman Jeffrey Lipke, Jason Salozzi, Ethel Grant, Dorothy Nepkunin, Marilyn O'Donnell, and our elected official, Kim Kiernan, Superintendent of Schools, Chris Montini, and Assistant Superintendent Melissa Cooney, Assistant Principals Deanna Chuka and Frank Jawidzik, and all of you who are participating from a distance. Welcome, parents and guests. Thank you to our parent group who works to enrich our students' experience and show gratitude to our faculty and staff. Thank you to all the faculty and staff who collectively brainstorm ways to connect, celebrate, and provide some closure for our students in a very different way again this year. A special thank you to all who made the Stepping Forth ceremony possible, with a special shout out to Mrs. Pino. I'd also like to recognize Mrs. Conroy and Bethany Carroll for her beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And finally, a welcome and congratulations to our students. It has been a tremendous privilege to work with you this year. We started the year in a very different way, behind masks and screens, with half of us in at a time and many of our friends logging in from home. And it was quiet, eerily quiet. Little by little, we began to put some of our typical middle school experiences back into the schedule as we participated in our town hall assemblies and we played our faculty-student games in the gym. COVID-safe precautions in place, check. In March, when many returned full-time, you reminded us what a typical middle school sounds like, looks like, and feels like. And truthfully, we wouldn't have it any other way. Every day, more of you found your voice, even if it was recorded in the chat, and the building and the virtual classroom came to life. White Team students, you used your voice this year to connect with others, inspire and empower, and make a difference in our school. In the classroom, you used your voice to share your opinions. Many voices provide diverse perspectives. You discovered your own voice could change another's thinking. And as you learned more about one another's backgrounds and life experiences, you recognize words can open our eyes to better understanding one another and the world around us. You acknowledge that your right of freedom of expression should never come at the expense of another's right to a sense of belonging. As James Baldwin, an essayist, so eloquently wrote, we can disagree and still love each other unless your disagreement is rooted in my oppression and a denial of my humanity and right to exist. You used your voice as an effective tool to increase feelings of belonging and connectedness. On the White Team, when a new student moved into the cohort, you used your voice to encourage him and make him feel welcome. You rallied your peers and teachers to host a party for a student who had just completed a religious fast. And when students around you were feeling disconnected and lonely, you used your voice to encourage them and brighten their day. Your voice ensured equitable practice for all. You raised awareness and funds for the Trevor Project. In a town hall assembly, you shared examples of historical injustice and organized a peaceful protest. Our Be the Change wall remains a visual reminder that one voice can make a difference. We are truly humbled by your compassion and your sense of humanity. In turn, we learned from listening to your voices. We recognize the value of relationships and social emotional learning during a global pandemic. Our faculty worked incredibly hard to create a sense of family within each homeroom and to integrate social emotional learning strategies in the learning. Amid this crisis, the faculty provided opportunities for you to identify and regulate your own emotions. You learned to use positive self-talk, mindfulness, and self-care strategies. I attribute much of this self-care work to your ability to care so beautifully for others. Parents, you have partnered with us to help our students find their own voice as young adolescents growing up during a time of isolation and uncertainty. Parents of our remote learners, you never signed up to be your child's teacher, but you took the job seriously, and we can't thank you enough. Grade 8 students, this is a historic time. You are a historic grade 8 class. In the words of Childish Gambino, the artist, use your voice to speak from your heart. Never compromise what you feel is real. You have left our school a little better for having been here. Your collective voices will forever echo in our hearts. At this time, I would like to call Mr. Solozzi to the podium to announce the Josephine A. Marr Awards.
Good evening. Nice echo. I have the distinct pleasure of giving this 3 Josephine A. Marr Awards. Josephine A. Marr is a name that has been indelibly emblazoned on the scroll of honor of Naugatuck's education program for many years. It is a name that was for more than half a century a pinnacle of strength, tolerance, understanding, and humanitarianism. At the age of 17, a young Josephine entered upon a lifetime career and vocation as a teacher and a principal, serving from 1878 to 1934. Seldom does it happen that a teacher's name alone stands as a monument and a memorial to a lifetime of work, nobly given and devoted to the cause of education and understanding. In 1928, upon the occasion of her golden anniversary, her former pupils and hundreds who wish they might have been accorded her the most magnificent and touching testimonial ever known to a Naugatuck educator. And as part of the ceremonies, Mrs. Marr was presented with a monetary award. The gift was intended as a cushion of deserved comfort in her life of retirement, but her fortune, as well as her faculties, were devoted to her calling. The entire sum was immediately placed in the Josephine A. Marr Fund for incentive gifts to elementary school graduates. Naugatuck will long remember the name Josephine A. Marr. So now to present those awards, I'm going to call up Miss Lily Dalton. Next up, Miss Lily Kiernan. Congratulations. And lastly, Miss Savannah Stenko. Thank you. Congratulations to the award winners.
At this time, I call up our newly hired assistant principal, Mr. Jawidzik, to give the Former Principals Award.
Good evening, everybody. It's an honor to be here tonight to present the Sarator Sullivan Award. Named after two former principals in our district, teachers were asked to select one student who demonstrates integrity, hard work, and qualities of a high character on a daily basis. When I asked the student's teachers to describe her, they immediately mentioned her determination and relentless desire to learn and persevere in every class. Her teachers also noted her excellence in self-advocacy and taking the initiative to always work to the best of her ability. And they admire her for consistently maintaining a positive attitude and leading by example. This student is trustworthy and dependable, and to summarize, one teacher simply stated, she's absolutely amazing. I am proud and honored to present the 2021 Sarator Sullivan Award for the white team to Anna Lana. And now I'm happy to introduce Mrs. Moore, who will be presenting our next award.
Good evening, everybody. This next award, the Avery Strong Award, is near and dear to my heart. 3 years ago, we were in a horrific car crash that left my son Avery paralyzed from the neck down. Avery, now a senior at Naugatuck High School and graduating this week, showed perseverance and grit while recovering and ultimately regaining his ability to walk. He continues with physical and occupational therapy and even voice therapy for a paralyzed vocal cord. But he does it all with a smile and a joy for life that is truly inspiring. The student for this award embodies all of these qualities as well. This student's joy for life, beautiful smile, and perseverance is shown daily for all who have the pleasure to know him. I am proud to announce this year's Avery Strong Award to Jaden Sanchez. Nice job.
And now I'd like to call Wayne Pragoda to the podium to give the white team awards.
Hi, everyone. I know we want to keep things moving but before I announce these very deserving students, I just want to take a quick moment to give a shout out to two of my colleagues this year. Number one, Mr. Colarosi stepped in as the in-person language arts teacher to complement Mrs. Latufka and just did above and beyond a phenomenal job, immediate rapport with all of our students, and really brought a lot to the table in so many different ways. So shout out to Mr. Colarosi, he's back there, he's the man. And, oh, thanks. I could go on and on about Miss Mealy, but she's not only an awesome science teacher, she really took being a team leader to a whole different level this year. Even other teams who have their own team leaders
would go to her for advice and late night texts and all sorts of behind the scenes work that goes into this job. We all wear lots of hats. Nobody wears more hats than Miss Mealy. She's the best. So, all right. So here we go with the subject awards. For language arts, we have 2 language arts recipients. For Mrs. Latufka, it goes to Lily Dalton. Come on up, Lily. And there we go. It's weird, awkward. All right, next year we'll go back to handshakes. Adam Fagan for Mrs. Banty. Come on up, Adam. All right, nice job, Adam. Well done. For algebra, Lily Kiernan. And for pre-algebra, Marissa Marks. Nice, Lily. You're welcome. And so that was pre-algebra for Mrs. Mooney's math class. For pre-algebra for Miss Bramble's math class, Alex Oliveira. Come on up, Alex. Nice job, Marissa. The science award goes to Ella Solosi. Anytime. Nice job, Ella. You're welcome. For social studies, Noah Regalado. And for Spanish, Savannah Stanko. Thank you all so much. And whoever's next. All right, thanks. Sorry, Savannah. Good job, Savannah.
At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Chuka to give the presentation of the Unified Arts Award.
Good evening, everyone. I have a few awards to give tonight, and before that, I just want to congratulate the white team, class of 2021. I don't have a favorite team, but I will say that my office is in the white team hallway, and so I enjoyed every morning starting my day and seeing you all throughout the day. You made every day worthwhile. You inspired the adults around you, so thank you and congratulations on this achievement of graduation. The first Unified Arts Award I have is for instrumental music, and that is for Luke Dalton. The next Unified Arts Award is for technology education, going to Adam Fagan. And the Physical Education Award for Jaden Sanchez. I'm really excited to be awarding the next award to our most improved student. I got to know this student as a 7th grader, and it's just been a joy to watch her growth academically, socially. This year, I watched her evolve into a young lady who truly cared about others and cared about speaking up for those that maybe had difficulty speaking up for themselves. She got involved in many ways, in making sure there was justice for all, in stopping by if she was ever concerned about someone and their well-being. And so I've watched her grow, and I'm very excited to present the most improved student to Marissa Marks. At this time, it's the big moment. It's time for the presentation of your certificates, which you've worked so hard for. I'm going to reintroduce Mr. Jawidzik to the podium to do the names for A through L, and then I'll return for the second half of our alphabet.
You start coming up. Yep. Does that go with you? All right. We will be reading the names for all students, those in person and remotely. So I'm going to call the first row to start lining up. Isaiah Alejandro. Maria Amaral. Odin Anderson. Nicholas Aves. Brianna Bidet. Jordan Blair. Ryan Bowley. Sean Breton. Sebastian Calderon. Mia Callanan. Alanis Cano Ferreira. Joseph Casso. Chance Sigelski. Ella Salozzi. Leah Chatfield. Brendan Connolly. Sydney Connolly. Samantha Conroy. Jason Costa. Kaylin Cordemanch. Savannah Cherapaka. Edward Dalton. Lily Dalton. Luke Dalton. Derek Day. Samara Diaz. Mateo Diaz. Jared Dubois. Ewan Duffy. Alyssa Estrada. Lucas Evans. Adam Fagan. Yashuet Feliciano Martir. Juliana Felix. Thomas Ferreira. Alicia Gladding. Ethan Glover. Delisha Gomes. Javier Gonzalez. Joel Gonzalez. Derek Goris. Jose Guzman. Lindsay Hacker. Chase Heidorn. Nolan Hess. Jason Hayward. Wild Hickok. Jacob Hyman. Nico Giannetti. Caitlin Jean Baptiste. Kayla Jean Baptiste. Sean Joseph. Lily Kiernan. Anna Lana. Ryan LeBron. Chance Lewis. Audrey Lindsay. Piper Little. Nolan Lyons. Now I'm happy to reintroduce Mrs. Shuka.
Jalen Maya Bird. Christopher Maldonado. Eric Marchand. Marissa Marks. Amir McCandies Gatling. Zahiri Meja Villa. Wismeli Mendez. Lucas Mendler. Camilla Mesquita. Katera Mitchell. Leanna Morera, William Moran, Anthony Muchachario, Elizabeth Nixon, Julissa Ojeda, Alexandre Oliveira, Kiara Ortiz Spignolio, Santos Padilla, Ryan Peniagua, Julia Patton, Nathan Platt, Ava Pogini, Jacob Poveromo, Jason Purdy, Jaden Quinones, Nazifa Rahman, Daniel Relat, Sarah Rabimbis, Noah Regalado, Fatima Rilvin, Dylan Rodriguez, Ethan Rodriguez, Victoria Ruggles, John Rush, Abigail Rykowski, Aisha Sakarovsky, Emily Sadig, Jaden Sanchez, Faith Santiago, Trevor Schiller, Victor Simonkis. Alex Sakara. Alexandria Smith. David Smith. Roanne Smith. Violet Smith. Jordan Stanko. Savannah Stanko. Sean Sterling. Gladwin Sumba Boney. Evelyn Sutbush. Caden Tardy. Maya Teeter. Tiana Travauti. Jade Trowery. Ariana Urena Diaz. Maria Verley. Ethan Villa. Lucas Visciano. Tara Warner. Arlen Williams. Dan Yale. Emma Zutant. Okay. Alex Sakara.
And that concludes our white team stepping forth ceremony. Enjoy your evening. We're so proud of all of you.